Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today's video is a very exciting one because as you can tell by the title, I am doing an apartment renovation and I'm going to be using the two brand new build kits that we just got in the Sims 4. Or we didn't just get it, I think we got them like last weekend or last week or so. So they're fairly new. They're called the Pastel Pop Kit and the Everyday Clutter Kit. So I'm very excited about these two kits, so I wanted to do a entire build kind of focused around these kits. I'm pretty sure I used nearly every item in both of these kits in this build. It's not like a pack restricted build or anything, but I wanted to showcase the kits items as best I could so you guys can decide if you want to get the kits or not. So the apartment that I'm renovating is called 910 Medina Studios, and it's one of the apartments that comes in San Myshuno, which is the city living expansion pack. And this is like the smallest, like grungiest apartment in all of City Living, I'm pretty sure. It's the apartment that, what is his name? His name is Benali. I can't remember his first name, but there's like a bachelor that lives here and it's super grungy when you first get it. So I wanted to renovate it and just make it a tiny bit nicer. But the whole premise of this apartment, I thought it would be cool if maybe like a teenager who wants to move out away from their home, their family home for the first time, maybe they came to this apartment and tried to like renovate it as best they could. Maybe they're just renting it, so they can't really do a lot of like structural renovations, but they tried to make it as cute as possible and align with their personality as much as possible. Obviously, the teen that lives here is very into bright colors, very like pastel pop vibes, you know, because that's what the kit is called. So I thought this would be a perfect time to kind of put a more youthful twist on this apartment. I usually do apartments that are very like modern and sleek and expensive and luxury looking, but this one I feel like is a little bit more youthful, a little bit more trendy, and yeah, I just thought it'd be a fun time to showcase all of the new items from the kit. So just picture like your 17 or 18-year-old self moving up for the first time and then decorating this apartment for yourself or something. So the first thing that I want to address, which I was very pleasantly surprised, the Pastel Pop Kit. Okay, I personally wasn't super excited for the Pastel Pop Kit just because I thought, oh, we just got high school years. We got so many cool teen items in high school years, all the great beds and all the cool mirrors and, you know, just a lot of really cool, colorful furniture for teenagers in high school years. So I thought Pastel Pop was just a little bit redundant. Like, I just didn't think that we needed it. But then when I saw the items, like some of them are just so cool and so trendy and just so different, and I don't know, I just think that it adds a lot. So in particular, that side table. Look at this tiled side table. So cool, so different. It's like retro but also contemporary at the same time. It just looks so cool. The color swatches are amazing. Obviously, I went with that bright orange, which I think is literally so beautiful, but it also comes in a pure black and a pure white as well. So I really think that we can use that end table in some modern builds as well. It has a very modern silhouette, so I can't wait to use it in like, you know, my typical modern mansions and stuff. I think that'll look amazing. But also the curveball here was the carpeting. So look at that carpeting. It's like fluffy rug, but a full-on carpet. So that's something that I didn't know I needed. I usually don't use carpeting in any of my builds. I'm such a hardwood floors girly, but when I saw that like fluffy carpeting, like it just looks nice and plush and fluffy and cozy. And it also comes in some neutral colors too. It comes in black, white, beige, and a lot of other fun pastel colors, of course. But I don't know, it's just like a nice unexpected twist that I didn't think we needed carpeting, but that carpet's nice. Like, I don't know, is anybody else as surprised about that carpet as I am? Because personally, it's just something that I never thought I would like carpeting, but it looks nice. So I'm very excited about that. I can't wait to use it in like kids' bedrooms. In this case, I put it up on the platform just to make that platform area look a little cozier. And also maybe in like attics or basements, it would be really nice. So I don't know, I'm just like really excited to get a carpeting that I actually like, just because the existing carpets in the game are very like low pile and like not fluffy or comfy looking. They look very like, you know, hotel hallway ish. So I'm really glad to have something as nice as that. So I don't know, random long rant about the carpet, but I was pleasantly surprised. I can't lie. Now here you can see I'm just working on the kitchen. Now we didn't get too many like kitchen items in any of the kits, but the Everyday Clutter Kit did come with these mugs, which I think is a game changer because a lot of times if we want to display like cups on open shelving, we have to get like the debug cups, but they're always kind of like dirty, so they're not legit. So it's nice to get these mugs to display in your kitchen or even display on your desks and stuff like that. It also comes in like a dirty swatch too. So if you're trying to make a more lived in home and just make it look like, you have dirty cups lying around. Don't lie. We all leave dirty cups on our desks, okay? So if you want to put some dirty cups on your desk just to make it look like busier and stuff like that, then that's always a nice little detail. Now, in my Twitch chat, we did all admit to how many cups we had on our desk. Like, what's the maximum number of dirty cups and water bottles you've left on your desk at any given moment? I'm talking your home desk, but also your desk at the office. Okay, so we were all honest on Twitch, so I want you guys to comment down below and let me know. There's no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone, but how many cups have you left on your desk? I would like to say at the office, in my peak busy slob era, I had 8 maybe on my desk at the office, and they were all dirty and piled up for like a week, okay? But I'm pretty sure someone in my Twitch chat said 17. Okay, so, there's where the bar is right now. I had 8, someone else had 17, so let me know down below how many cups you've accumulated. Also, water bottles. I have like 4 empty water bottles on my nightstand, so, I'm not proud of it, but I'm just being honest. So I think that's, segue. That's a good thing about the Everyday Clutter Kit is just adding those little pieces of clutter that make your home feel a little bit more realistic. So you can see here, we have like the water bottles, which I think are so cute, that came with the Everyday Clutter Kit. They come in a couple different colors as well. You can put water bottles around your house as well as those cups. We also got the bags, like the hanging bags that you can put on the wall, which I've been longing for, like purses and bags for so long in The Sims. It's kind of weird how we don't have purses in The Sims. I don't know. Is it just me? Because like I like to display my purses either on like a coat rack or like on like my little dresser. Like I like to display them out. Also for like when I'm running out the door, I don't want to like put them in a closet or anything. I like to have it like ready to go. So I feel like we need more bags and purses in The Sims. So we got that little like hanging hook with the little tote bags, which is it's not huge, but it's a step in the right direction. So I'm definitely very happy about that, and I'm going to be putting that in all of my bedrooms and my entryways from now on. But something that was also super cool about the Pastel Pop Kit is we got like a lot of nice light purple, like pastel purple swatches. So I was trying to do a kid's bedroom that was purple themed the other day because I was trying to reflect on why I always do pink kids bedrooms for my YouTube shorts. And basically, like whenever I want to do a purple room, it somehow defaults to pink because I realized there's like no good purple swatches in The Sims. Like we have some purple, but it's like dark purple, and I want to do like light purple, like nice pastel lilac lavender purple. And that purple just doesn't exist in The Sims at all, especially when it comes to like kids' bedroom furniture. So that's why I always do like pink bedrooms, by the way, because we have so many pink swatches, but purple is something that The Sims has just not given us. But with the Pastel Pop Kit, we got so many good purple swatches. Like it's actually wild. Every single like item in the Pastel Pop Kit comes in that nice, beautiful light purple. So I'm really happy about that. If you are a fan of the color purple and you just like purple in general, you might want to get the Pastel Pop Kit just so you can actually have some nice purple objects in the game. So definitely very happy about that. Also loving the new like coffee table. You see that kind of like funky shaped coffee table. I love those types of tables. I think that in general we need more coffee tables in The Sims that aren't just like a typical rectangle. Just because like circular coffee tables and rounder coffee tables are a little bit more trendy nowadays, I feel like. And they're also better for small spaces. When you have a really small space, you don't want to have a square or a rectangular coffee table just because the corners are not good for like walking around, especially if you have a smaller space. So round coffee tables are the way to go, and I wish we had more of those in The Sims. But here you can see this entranceway is pretty much all using stuff from the new kits, like the little phone thing, also that cool funky mirror, also the candles, and just like the little change jar where you can put spare change and stuff like that. I think that the Everyday Clutter Kit just really comes in handy when you need to find clutter for just anywhere. I feel like it just makes it so easy. Like, you don't need to think very much, because I find that I struggle a lot when I'm trying to clutter things up. I'm like, what do I really want to put here? Like, okay, let's put this little stack of books. Let's put a little succulent. Let's put this tiny little picture frame of an apple. Like, there's not very much clutter that comes to mind when I'm trying to clutter up spaces, especially not realistic clutter. Like, you can only put so many little picture frames of a pear and an apple and random stacks of books everywhere. So the Everyday Clutter Kit just gives you realistic clutter that you don't have to like think about it. You know what I mean? So I've really been finding, I've done a couple builds since I got this kit, and I'm finding that the Everyday Clutter Kit just becomes my default now, and it's just really easy to clutter up a space if you just like filter by that kit. So definitely really loving that so far. The Pastel Pop Kit is definitely a little bit more niche. Like, you have to like the kit a little bit more, but I think a lot of the items are like bangers. Like, some of the items are just so interesting and cool that I'm sure I need to do like some more builds with the Pastel Pop Kit, but to see if I like really like it and like different ways I can use it. So stay tuned to some room builds and some future speed builds where I use the Pastel Pop Kit, like not in a super pastel way like this, just to see how flexible this kit really can be. But yeah. Anyways, you can see here I obviously leaned into the pastel vibe for this entire apartment. It's very pink and bright and flowery and pastel-y. Again, it's for like a teenager, like a 17 or 18-year-old, so I feel like it fits. And I also really like the layout. I've never renovated 910 Medina Studios with this layout before. I feel like when you do this studio apartment, you have to always keep it open concept. It's really hard to like close off the walls and stuff because there's not very many windows as well. So you kind of like ruin the apartment if you put too many walls, because then not every single room can have natural light. So you kind of have to keep it open like this. And I think the layout that I did is pretty good, especially with the bed area raised. It just feels very cozy and very like elevated and kind of like, I don't know, it just feels more classy to have the bed kind of like risen up like that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I also end up adding a little platform to the office area too, just because I wanted to add a couple more platforms, because I love platforms, you guys. You guys know I can't do a single build without a platform. So I don't know. I think it just adds a little bit more dimension and a little bit more room separation, which I like. Hopefully the chair doesn't roll back and you fall down the stairs on that rolly chair, but you just got to be careful. What can I say? But yeah, besides that, the build is pretty much done. That was a really quick build for me. Usually I have really long builds, so hopefully you didn't blink at any time during the build, because you might have missed something because it was so quick. But let me know what you guys think of this apartment in general. I know it's not my usual style, but I really wanted to lean into the new kits because I was so hyped on the new build content. Let me know what you guys think of the new kits. Do you guys think that I used it well in this build? And did it make you want to buy the kits, or have you bought the kits already? But yeah, let me know if you're on the fence and if you're gonna buy it, or if you want me to use them more in the future so you can kind of see if you want to buy them or not. I'd love to help you out and help you make your decision on whether or not to spend your hard-earned money on these kits or not. Personally, I think that the Everyday Clutter Kit is 100% worth the money. The Pastel Pop Kit, I still need to use it a little bit more just because I'm more of a neutral colored builder, so I'll have to get back to you guys exactly on the Pastel Pop Kit if I love it or not. But I definitely like it, but I need to decide if I love it. So let me know your thoughts down below. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was a short one, but please do let me know if you stayed to the very end. I would love to personally thank you as usual. Also, this build is on the gallery. My ID is Dr_Ashley. You will have to kind of add the platforms back in yourself, so refer back to this video if you do put this build in your game. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to see more videos like this on your suggestions. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends, or if you want to see more Sims 4 videos. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody.